Good morning. This morning I'm going to show you how to draw a Cornish pixie. So first things first, circle for the head. Ooh, there we go. And you're going to draw two lines coming out diagonally from its head. Looks a bit like a snitch at the moment. And two little bits coming out the top of the head. And then we're going to do an oval shape here, leaving a little gap for the neck. That'll be its body. And then we're going to draw one leg. So I'm going to do this one slightly bent. So one straight line there. There we go, like that. And I'm just going to do two little ovals on the bottom. This one's going to be pointing slightly that way because it's bent. And this one pointing down. Then we need an arm. So one arm I'm going to have up here. And then going to 1, 2, 3 for the fingers. And the other arm I'm going to have coming down here. Go 1, 2, 3, I think, like that. Now, last but not least, I want you to draw an X. I'm going to do it very lightly behind. So it's going to be taller this side. So it's going to come right up here. I'm going to draw it and stop it about here. And the same the other side. So taller, I'm going to probably measure across roughly and cross across the body. And then it's going to be roughly in line here. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit bigger. We can sort that out later. And that's going to help you with the wings. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do the head. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on that. So we go across the middle bit here, and we're going to draw two little horns, one up. I'm going to do a slightly diagonal bit at the top, two, like that. And then you can draw a little bit coming down the side of the head. Okay, now you need to do two little dots sort of following that little curve there. And then we're going to go round, round, and then round, make a cheek. It looks a little bit like a frog face. So you've got round, round. So you've got two little bumps there. It looks a bit like could be a frog's face. And then we'll do the ears. So you're going to come out, follow that line did earlier. I'm going to come back in. I might add two little bumps there, and then draw a little line there to show the curve of the ear. And same this side. I'm going to go out to a point. I'm going to go back, maybe round off that one off. You can do whatever you like at the bottom, just so it's got a slightly different part. Now we're going to draw a smile, two little creases in the corner. And then we're going to do two dots. Again, same sort of thing, following that. That's going to be his nostrils. And then I'm going to go curve round, round, round to make the nose, like so. Now, the eyes are going to sit under here, so I'm going to just sketch out two circles so that they sit underneath that. And then I'm going to draw the cheek in. So one line there, one line there. Then let's get that eye in. So I'm going to square it off a little bit. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do two highlights here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Trying to keep them in the same sort of direction. And then I will colour and shade in the eye, like so. And this one here, like so. There we go, and there we have the face. So now we need to do the body. So we've got a neck coming down, like that. It's going to go over the shoulder, follow down the arm and up. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like so for the fingers. Down, make an elbow, and up, like that. And same this side, make a shoulder, down, across, 1, might bend that finger, 2, 3, elbow, back up, like so. Now they have a little bit of webbness from pictures I've looked at in between, so I'm going to add those bits in. Okay, then the body comes down. I'm going to give a little hip down. I'm going to curve the body right up underneath like that. Give him a belly button. Give him some definition on his chest, like so. And now the legs. So similar to ours, we've got our thigh, knee, and the shin's quite flat, but behind that we've got a little bit of a calf. So I'm going to curve down into that. I'm going to give him a little bit of a bony ankle, and the same this side. So we're going to give him a bit of a thigh, bit of a knobbly knee, calf, bit of a knobbly ankle, like so. Okay, and feet wise, so this one I'm going to come out, draw a big toe and two little ones and back in. And this one I'm going to come out and go 1, 2 and a big toe, like that. Okay, so the last thing we need now is to do the wings. So we're going to follow these X's. So might just make them a bit thicker. So I'm going to go just on the outside of it, going to go up, and I'm going to point off the wings. I'm going to do almost like a little point there and bring it down like so. And the same this side. So I'm going to go up, give it a little point, and back down. So it's slightly thicker at the top and thinner at the bottom. And these ones are a little bit shorter, but again, I'm going to give them a little bit of a point. And in, we might see a little bit of it just behind there. And this one, out, point, and in, like that. And just to finish them off, I might draw some little veins on the wings. Now, they won't go right up to the end here, but you might have a few little pieces of vein there. I'm going to follow this X that we drew earlier, because, you know, may as well make the most of it. But I'm not going to go right to the end. I've just done the same along the bottom here, and there you have your Cornish pixie. Now, from what I know, they're mostly blue, so when I colour this in, I'll be colouring it in blue, but it's up to you how you do it.